All right. Hey guys. So just gonna go through the onboarding docs automation. So like what happens? So when they submit a form via Fillout for the onboarding, it creates two documents, right? So it summarizes the information based on the submissions. So we go here. This is the submissions, right? So if I go fill out right now, the onboarding, let's see like the results because these are all the submissions. So notionalize number and then provide the WooCommerce accounts, which is gonna be here in the submission. There you go, WooCommerce, um, brand assets. It's gonna be here. So age group target is ideal customer profile 25, behaviors motivations. So like countries to advertise. It's also here. So age group. So it just creates a summary and formats them properly, right? So based on all the submissions. So if we go through this one by one so that you understand. Because the questionnaire is something that looks like this. Right. So company name and then brand identity right here. They upload stuff and then their accounts. So approved sheet for ads. Target group. There you go. Man, women, countries to advertise. What does your ideal customer target look like? And blah blah blah. So here, what we have is like basically it just reformats that clearly. So product focus is somewhere around what is your best selling products. So in this case, in my example, I just have here in the results. So because filled this out. So ideal customer profile 20 to 30. Boom, boom. Um, Actually, it's not this one. It's not this one. Oh wait, yeah, because I'm logged in using a different account. I transferred this to your info at Drip Media. So this is what we're using now. So if we take a look at the results, there you go. So, yep, WooCommerce login, the approved sheet for ads between 25 and 35 years old, countries to advertise, ideal customer profile, so best-selling products, Motion Agency OS, blah, blah, blah. And then it also adds it here, workflow audit plus automation setup. So like the best-selling products and something like that. Unique selling points of the brand product. So like um, USPs here, competitor list is Drip Media, Quantum Club, ClickUp Make, something like that. So it also adds them here. Strategic priorities. It's just it's just a lot of these are just AI being added. So also recommendations as well. So attachments are gonna be here and then end of document, right? But all of this, the information you see here, are just gonna be based on this as well. So something that we forgot or that you think is important to us, we value faster around quick communication, blah blah blah. And so it's also something here. So like strategic priorities, foster loyalties, compelling highlight. sustainability. So I just need you to review this, or like we can make the terms more straightforward if you like. Industry landscape, let's change this into something or whatever. Otherwise, if all of this makes sense based on the submission, so what you need to do is just go to the folder, this. So based on the onboarding summary, like the submission summary, take a look at the onboarding AI document summary, because this is like the more defined research from ChatGPT based on this full information that comes from this, the fill out submissions. So once the fill out is submitted, it creates a summary here on the onboarding, and then it also creates um, this AI strategy report. In my case, this is just Notionalize because I use it as a sample, right? So like the brand summary, the competitor breakdown right here, positioning gaps and opportunities, something like that. So what we can not do is to scrape the internet and create another set of like Google Sheets for like data scraping. So this only provides us just enough, like at least one summarized document. I can probably, you know, tweak a couple of these um, automations. Otherwise, you also have access to this if you go to Relay. If you go to Relay, that app, and then go to active automations, and then you can see here the fill out runs. So take a look at the prompts that I have, because at the end of the day, once you approve of this, I can just convert it to Dutch, like, after merging all the documents, then convert everything to Dutch. But you can also do that and then make some tests if you want. So we already have a submission right here. We already have in our folder, we already have something like this, right? What I can do probably is to create another document. I'm just going to show you how it's done. So create docs, Google Docs, and then create Google Docs, AI summary, Dutch, and then merge all layout outputs in one document. I will duplicate this, Dutch. So final notes. Hmm, I guess that should be enough. So I can again do another test. So publish this first and then start a um up, this is done. This is done. The workflow has pending changes. So let's see. We can like, okay, this should be good. So we're gonna use this and we can start now. So based on the submission, now initiates the whole AI automation process. So let's take a look at the Dutch converted document right here. So I'm using a lot of AA credits here because actually I think the last thing is for us to I need you need to fund your OpenAI API token or credits so that I can use our internal API because we're using a lot of credits here and I'm pretty sure, Relay is going to charge us with this. So I'll also put that in the chat actually. So this AI stuff takes around a total of we'll see how much this takes total of like credits for every onboarding document added. Actually, the good thing about Relay is that their model is really nice too. So we can definitely use their model instead of like our own. Our own just takes time to like set it up. It would be really nice if like, you have someone on your team that takes care of automations, like maybe in-house, so that you can play around with so many prompts and just tweak it along the way. Anyway, so yep, okay, so there we go. If we go here, hey, actually I forgot to. So there's AA summary. Let's find the one that was added. Okay, I think this is it, the Dutch one, or if not, it's this one. Just see if we have. Okay, seems that it did not work. Content. Okay, so this is what it gave us. So definitely not Dutch. It doesn't really matter because we can just play around with this. This is something that, I just need to tweak or maybe just add another one here to like um, translate to Dutch. And then I can get data from the merging all outputs. And then this one I need to like um touch a oh I see. Okay, that's my bad because we did not put um yeah, it's my mistake actually. So I need to remove this again and I need to like do this again. Yep. So relay, make sure that the output is the Dutch one. Okay, that's nice. There you go. And then let's publish this and test run once again. But before we test the run, let's see how many. So A credits we have for free is 500. So this could provide provide us at least with how many onboarding documents. So I think we can just use Relay's AI for this for now. Okay, so let me run this again for this one. And it's going to provide us with 3 documents: the summary, the AI summary in English, and then the Dutch one. I think from there we're good. So sky's the limit here. We can like streamline this research process more later on. What I was thinking is like just really make it in depth based on the submissions, like an entire workflow, streamlined workflow for like researching the companies, the competitors, going to internet to actually scrape and, make custom prompts and stuff like that. So that's gonna be in the future if you're ever interested. Like we can strategize that. Let's see how that looks now. Almost there. Go. And then Slack, sends a Slack message. So Drip Media right here. Automated reminders, boom. So onboarding complete for Notionalize. New onboarding summary has been and files are saved into Google. So I can just I can just add here the Dutch sample. But okay. So we go here, onboarding AI summary. Mm, Let's reload this one. There you go, Dutch. There you go. And now everything's in Dutch. Just exact translation of like what we have. So yep, I guess that's it. Let me know. We're very close. Actually, just need to raise this. Um, is there any way that we can process the invoice at the moment as part of like the PAF? Because I'm pretty sure we agreed on like PAF, which is supposed to be like paid once in the very beginning. So yeah, like we can process that and then just go on with the final steps here on the onboarding. And also for like the invoice, it would be really nice if we can do it via Wise, because PayPal really takes a lot of fee from that. But yeah, guys, let's do this. Very close. Let me know if you have anything else. Otherwise, we're good. Cheers and bye bye.